We're back again.
It's been so long.
Welcome back to By the Way with Jordan and Chris. I'm Chris, and that's somebody?
Jordan?
Oh, yeah, the other one.
Chris as well. My name is also Chris.
Welcome back to By the Way with Chris and Chris.
By the way, Chris squared.
That would have been iconic.
It's a shame we didn't change my name first before we started this shindig.
You've changed your name so many times in your many lives, and
Apparently.
the one time you should have done it, you did not.
Should have left it.
Yeah, thanks for waiting for us last week, y'all, when we had our throwback episode up. Because
it was a long weekend, and
long
we
weekend.
needed a break for a minute.
Was that Easter?
Yeah. I was tired.
Okay, have I discussed this with you? How come?
Me or them? Because you said it to them, so I'm not sure who we're talking.
Have I just... Why did I go on the calendar and get so excited? Because my calendar, I found out, has holidays on it that don't exist in America, and it will say that like abbreviations of the countries under them.
Oh,
right.
okay.
It'll be like whatever, like Boxing Day, and I'm like,
Your
okay, and
paper
it'll say like
calendar?
on my paper calendar.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, get this. I got so excited because what did I see? Easter Monday.
Oh, I had that in my phone calendar too.
And I was like, now wait a minute.
I don't know what that is. What country?
Oh, well, let me tell you. There's about 5 civilized, industrialized, revolutionized, and colonized countries that celebrate Easter Monday, where they get Monday off too. Girl,
But like, why? What happened on Monday with Jesus?
nothing. But they get a day, actual work day
What
off.
was that?
Huh? What was what?
You went nothing. They just get like your. Like,
Why don't we get a day off for Monday?
I'm
Jesus died and
peeved.
rose again, and what we get is nothing.
But what? Like, but
Nothing.
didn't he rise also on Sunday?
Yeah.
So then, what happened Monday?
But everybody was like so in awe and like dazed and like
Dazed
in
and
awe
confused.
that they needed that extra day to like recover from like what had just happened, and the news just resonated and fulfilled, and
Before they
like
could go back out in the desert
yeah,
of Jerusalem.
and then like use slingshots on rabbits and squirrels and be like, that's the Easter bunny girl.
Wait,
Here,
do you
it's
believe in
dinner.
Jerusalem? Is that part
Jerusalem?
of your religion? Jerusalem?
It's a real place.
Oh, okay.
You can visit it today.
I mean, like, do you feel that like Jesus came from Jerusalem?
Do you believe in milk and cookies? Not do you believe in Jerusalem?
Is that the episode title?
Jordan.
Do you believe in Jerusalem? Write that down. That's
No,
good.
and I just imagine my
Happy
mind's
Easter.
eye, my emoji I always use where I go like, that's the,
Literally.
do you believe
That's
in
what
Jerusalem?
I'm using right now.
Girl, yes, I believe in Jerusalem. He was
Mine does.
he was born in Bethlehem, traveled to Jerusalem later.
I don't
But
know
yeah,
if we can trust you on this one because you forgot about
I know
Moses
because
and
I
the
did
Red Sea.
forget. Also, Panda Express, stop sending me Mother's Day emails. My mother is not in my life.
Maybe if you had a mother, you would know what it takes to be a mother, but you don't.
And all I see is Panda Express. And I'm like, stop sending me deals for Mother's Day and what you need to send
Can
me.
you claim to be a mother and get the deal?
Can you put on a wig and come with me, please?
Now I'm the mother?
The one time I need you to wear a gray wig.
Why do I
And you
gotta be
actually do it.
Mother. I'm mother.
We're like, hey. They're like, you didn't
With your
need
black
to come
heels.
in. Girl, I'll pull them
Mother.
out the closet.
First of all, they would not fit me. Your legs are much skinnier than I, and your feet are 10 times smaller than mine.
Do you believe in Jerusalem? Okay, that's that. Also, I do have it queued up. Let me just show you this clip of Lawrence Chaney from RuPaul's Drag Race, UK,
Winner of
imitating.
season Dose?
Wasn't she season
Dua.
1?
No, Vivian was season 1. R.I.P.
Oh,
So do it.
you're right. She was the second season.
Do it.
So here's Lawrence Chaney
Lawrence Chaney's
imitating
Brendan Fraser's The Whale.
The whale, yeah. Brendan Urie's Brendan Fraser as the whale, featuring Shuka from. Okay,
Shuka.
Afterwards, she said, and I love the way you say cunt. You know,
The laugh.
that sounded just like RuPaul.
It did.
And then they have her say it again.
do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again.
I'm sorry, that was
Oh my God,
that was
good for her,
RuPaul.
good for her.
And there's one other queen
Where was that
does it, and I
during Winner Chicken Dinner, Trixie?
Girl.
Love you, girl.
There's one other person that doesn't. I can't remember who, but it's like I think they did it on the Very Delta podcast. I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, and I just kept going back and being like, that's RuPaul.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forget who it is. It might even be like somebody. It's somebody random. It's like somebody's like, oh, it might even be now that there's 700 queens, I can't remember.
I know.
It might be Layla McQueen. It's like somebody like that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, like somebody random.
Anyways.
Oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, something. Oh, yeah. You guys maybe thought that you were getting out of Drag Race content because the season finally ended. However, All Star starts in less than 2 weeks. So, welcome back to the RuPaul's Drag Race recap series. And it's gonna be a big one.
So,
a lot of queens,
because we
girl.
haven't been here for 2 weeks, yes, in case you live under a rock, the person that won RuPaul's Drag Race is
Our girl Anya.
our girl Anya Nur from Cleveland, Ohio.
Rightfully so. Wait, we might have actually filmed right after she won?
No.
Because we filmed that taco night? Did she win the Friday before that?
It happened after Taco Night.
Oh, okay. So that was the next week.
That was when you're thinking of when you had
She
my
won
taco.
Easter weekend?
No.
Well, that was the next week, girl.
I know we hadn't talked about it. I know we hadn't. Unless we were so delusional that, oh my God. Had we literally just watched it and then came in here at 11 p.m.?
No, because we had taco night and they came in here. I watched it live the night before. You maybe watched it that day.
I hadn't seen it yet. That's right.
Well, we wouldn't have talked about it if you hadn't seen it yet.
Okay.
Because you texted me when you watched it.
Yeah, which was not.
Was that Saturday morning?
I don't remember. Hey.
Fix the eyes.
I said I don't remember. I didn't say I don't remember.
You did.
Sister.
It's actually so funny sometimes watching these little throwback episodes that we decide to put up every once in a while and just clocking your little crunchy R's that you try to claim so hard.
They're not crunchy R's. They're gay R's.
Watch last week, baby. There was one in there too.
Oh, would you like to watch something from last week? That 2 weeks ago at this point. So do you follow, after you post something to YouTube Shorts, the comments, or do you just wait for me to tell you what they are?
I wait for you on YouTube. I watched the TikTok one.
Did you know that the one where we were talking about all them youngins in 2019 and 2020 are like old enough to drink and blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
That it got 1.4 thousand views on YouTube Shorts.
It did? That's like so weird.
And it was only posted 7 days ago, randomly. And I just watched it get like
Famous.
grow. And I was like, ooh, famous. And then 3 comments. I was like, ooh, they're all dragging you, girl.
Me?
Reading you for filth.
Okay, let me read.
Because of the math. The math wasn't math.
I know. I think I said this to my friend when I said the 2005, and I was like, "Oh, that's just I was making." I was like, "That's not right."
You're like, "That's
but
not right."
Whatever. Who cares?
And by the way,
let me see.
okay.
I don't have my phone. You'd think 2005 minus 20 equals 2005, but would it be easy? Wait, what? You'd think 2025 minus 20 equals 2005.
You can't even read the read
would
without.
be easy, but I guess not. I don't get what that has to do with that.
They're saying like you were saying they were turning 21.
Oh,
in 20
yeah,
whatever in
Actually,
2005 or
turning
whatever.
20 this year is Zesty Gays. I like the Zesty Gays one. Did you like all
RuPaul?
these?
Are they liked? No, I was waiting to show you.
I'm liking them all from the account.
A week later.
It says you don't have permission to access this feature.
Oh,
Could you stop being poor?
what? What do you mean? It's signed into our account. It hearted for me.
Oh, I hit the like button.
Oh,
I guess you can't do that.
You can't like. Oh, not us not being able to like people's comments. Only heart them. That's shady.
Poor.
What if I want to down thumb them?
Can you? Try one. See what happens.
It's grayed out. You don't have permission.
Rude.
No, that's shady.
Shady.
But I was just like, oh, because you know what's funny? I didn't even.
The math was wrong.
I didn't clock it.
I clocked it when I made it. I was like, I know this doesn't make sense, but at that point, who even cares? That's not the point.
They knew what you were saying. And by the way, the people, those 2 guys in question,
Straight.
girl, straighties,
Of course.
straighties, whose
Straggots.
only video posted is some like World of Warcraft, them like doing a move on their magic thing,
Oof.
and it was like, oh,
Like nerd straggots.
but only one video.
Your washer.
I thought it was the video still playing or something. But anyways, I just want to let you know that you were being drugged for filth.
It's okay.
Against your best knowledge and
Against my knowledge, period.
against your
didn't
knowledge,
even
I
know
guess.
about it. I'm okay with that because if what I'm being dragged for is just not doing some basic math, my life will go on.
And you were kind of saying it in the heat of the moment. It's not like you had time to do the math anyways. And yes, it makes sense that 20.
The problem is straggots don't get that kind of energy. They just don't.
No, it's like it's a vibe. You don't listen to the words. What you do is ride for the vibe.
Right.
You don't listen to what we
Ride
say.
for the vibe.
You ride. Yeah, you're along for you ride
Yeah,
for
that's
the
just
vibe.
a fun phrase. Who came up with that?
Huh? Me? A riding for. What did I say?
Ride for the vibe.
That wasn't me.
Was that an original?
Yeah, I think so. I just made it up just now. I think.
Was it?
Oh, you like it so much you can't believe that I'm just like
Yeah.
that iconic?
No, I just can't believe that you made it up. I feel that there's rarely a moment that it's a made up from you.
Maybe this is a rare moment.
That sounds like one of those like commercials for like a jewelry store. This is a rare moment.
For when life has one of its
Yeah.
rare moments.
Yeah, something like that.
Be there. Be queer.
Speaking of Drag Race, real quick, R.I.P. Our sister Jiggly Caliente, as of literally less than 24 hours ago, did pass away. That is
Maybe
the
even
truth.
less than 12.
Oh
my God.
I still don't totally know what the medical complication was with the leg amputation.
They
and then
didn't
the
even
death,
say.
but R.I.P. Loved Miss
R.I.P.
Jiggly.
Love.
Just when she
I
got
have
skinny,
never
too.
had anything bad. Girl,
She got skinny, got the teeth fixed for All Stars, and then croaked. Sorry, love you.
that is kind of that is. Although I will say, when I texted you and said, "Oh my God, the leg," and that was the first thing you said was right after she lost the weight. I was like, "Girl,
Did I?
of
I
course."
forgot about that.
What we didn't forget is what I went on to say.
After, no, I forgot about that.
And it was just like, oh, that's so
It
sad. Right
tracks.
after she lost all the weight too, and I didn't say anything, but I was like, really,
It tracks. It's the truth.
girl? Like, dang, she got skinny and then lost.
And
the
then
leg.
lost the leg. Damn.
It's like, well, it was all for nothing.
It
Like, you can still be skinny and lose
was
a
all
leg.
for nothing.
It was like
What's the point now?
in your mind's eye, like that was the worst case scenario. Not the leg being lost, but losing
That
the
it was
weight.
losing it after
and
the
then,
weight.
yeah, I was like, okay.
Damn. I said what I said. I stand by it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
stand by
she
it.
doesn't. Never mind.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at my parents yesterday and we played they have Harry Potter Cards Against Humanity.
Oh,
So
wait,
funny.
is it official or like the off-brand ones?
I'm sure it's like an off-brand one.
Because hey, I need that.
It's
I played it
funny
once.
as hell.
Girl, they go in talk about Hermione's Bagussi and all this
Girl,
stuff.
when it's like
fisting Ron.
Bellatrix Lestrange's cum dump pussy. Like literally.
That's the title.
Yeah, that'll track. That'll track.
I'm trying to do my RuPaul laugh and it won't work.
Yeah, just stop. The face that goes with it is what's kind of terrifying.
And my
The
feet go up.
Terrifier. Honey, I've been seeing, for whatever reason, my TikTok has been showing me clips from the Terrifier.
Why?
I don't know, but like it is terrifying. I really
no. I only listen to Katya talk about it, and she
Yeah,
likes
that's
it.
enough.
I don't like slasher. I certainly don't like torture horror.
I don't really like that
Torture?
either, but I really
No.
don't like
No.
the clown itself is really gross to me.
Oh, he's like the
I don't
tamest
like
clown.
clowns. Them teeth, that mouth,
You've seen
The
me.
black and white
Girl,
one?
you've seen me enough.
that's what your teeth look like after.
Oh, after what,
Do
Jordan?
you know what?
After I go down on your
munch, crunch, crunch.
Oh, there's a crunch. A little bit of a munch. I munch around the crunch.
A milkshake, honey.
Munching around the crunch.
You're so gross.
Today's sponsored by General Mills cereal. Do you like to munch around the crunch?
Captain Crunch, honey.
Try the new whole honey bunches of Jordan's oats.
Oh,
Are you
how was
fe-
Easter?
Are you feeling his oats?
I'm sewing my
Anyway,
oats.
but wait, what about Harry Potter?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
We played that
With
game.
your parents. So anytime you
Yeah.
play that with the parent, things become apparent.
But like we are like too open and gross of a family.
I know.
So like we just like laugh.
Oh my God, my mother-in-law didn't know what Cards Against Humanity was. And at Thanksgiving 2 years ago,
You played it?
the like cool siblings
Yeah.
were like, hey, let's play that, whatever. Here she comes rolling. I want to play too. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Because she's like, the family's together for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she
Like,
wants to
I want to
get
play the
in
game
with
too.
the vibe.
And we're all like, okay, work. Little
Yeah, I'm
did-
sure your husband's brother
Girl.
said that.
Well-
Okay, work.
What they said was, sure, Mom, come right ahead. And we're all looking at each other like, I wish I had a video of her like reading these cards out loud. Little Miss Sweet, you know.
Can I have
Love
a hot
her.
take?
What?
I find Cards Against Humanity to be so boring.
You know why? I think you're just so filthy all the time that isn't shock. The shock humor is worn off.
It's just the same thing every single. I don't know. It's not fun to me. It was in the beginning. Maybe it's just I don't know. It's boring. Sorry about it.
I'll remember that when I have for my 33rd birthday, when I have a Cards Against Humanity theme
Themed.
party.
I don't know. Something about it, just especially when it's so many people. I know, sorry. it really gets like
too many people is too much. Too many people is too
for
much.
sure.
It is bad with too many. I agree
When
with
there's
that.
too many things to pick for, I also just don't like being the one picking the stuff. I just don't like it. It's just not for me.
I like doing it because I know there was something. I finally
There's
got
a
the
hair.
earlier. I got my hair earlier, but
No, I
there's
think I have one longer mustache hair that keeps like hitting my lip that I need to shave, but whatever.
for the folks at home, just out of my own curiosity, when is the mustache going away? And I know you've thought about it.
I have not.
You've thought about it.
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna make you think about it.
It's not going away, girl.
Ever.
Not for the foreseeable future.
Blindfold yourself. Now you really can't see the future. Let me just.
I had to let the one side grow out though again because I had accidentally like nicked it, so I had to cut part of it short.
Oh.
So it was like a little. Then it was like really kind of. It was a little. I can't say his name, but a little. You know whose mustache.
Oh.
Like a certain historical
Oh,
figure.
yeah.
And now it's grown back out on the sides evenly, so we're okay. But
Okay. I'm just wondering for the folks. I don't hate it. I mean, I'm
that's
just
not
wondering
the
for the
truth.
folks.
You
at home.
hate it.
I don't
which
hate
is
it.
fine.
I prefer you without, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, well, I prefer you with, but you won't do that for me. So why would
Let
I
me
do
go
this
like
for
this.
you? I prefer you with. When are you going to let it grow out? Exactly. Not for the foreseeable future. Exactly. Stop.
Did it work?
No, it's enough. Let it go.
Oh, sorry.
Stop playing footsies with me.
My Easter was good.
What time is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, my Easter was okay. It was good. I have a really great time every year. I go to some kind of like family friends who invite us over every year. It's really sweet. The problem is they cook so much good food that I stuff when they have those giant like casserole dishes with layers of hand peeled potatoes with the sour cream and the cheese and the milk they
So it's
put
like a
and then
baked
it bake.
potato
It's like scalloped potatoes
casserole?
on crack cocaine, and
Yeah.
I gobble gobble.
ass.
And that's just the one out of. And then they got the green beans with the like good salt on it, the
Yeah.
like salt you can see,
Yeah.
like flakes of salt.
Yeah.
Rich. And then they get I don't eat it, but they get like lamb chops and they like go in their like giant ceramic grill outside that like steams it for
You don't
12
like lamb?
No.
But it's not a pig.
I don't like pork, and I've never actually had lamb, but in my mind's eye, it's the lamb of God, and I can't do it. That's not why. I just don't like to try new things, and I'm scared.
Yeah. One of these days we'll just make you lamb and you just won't know about it. We'll see what you think.
Be like, oh, this chicken on the bone. Oh my God. I'll be like, wow.
It doesn't have to be on a bone.
Well, it was like lamb chops. That's what I saw. What does it look?
I
What?
mean,
How do you eat it? Like a patty? A
You
burger?
can eat it however you want.
Ground lamb?
You could do that.
In my mind's eye, it tastes like a petting zoo.
Well, we'll see what you think when you have it one day without knowing.
You're gonna wait till I'm senile and in the home and can't say
I don't
no.
have to
When
wait
you're
that
like,
long,
open
girl.
the mouth. I'm
I
like,
could do it like tomorrow.
eh.
I could be like, look at this like great tacos I made, blah blah blah, and then it's gonna be like,
No, because I'm digging through your trash for the packaging because I do stuff like that.
my trash.
Yes. To be like, what was the packaging? What was the packaging?
It's already out. Trash taken out, honey.
The trash took itself out.
Jump in.
What?
Stay mad.
Okay, really
I'll
quick.
tell you about my Easter after the break.
Or we won't because I didn't care to ask you.
I know because you don't care. Staring, lying in wait.
Wait, is that the right one? It is.
And we're back.
I have been waiting so long. Okay, how was your Easter?
I've been waiting so long.
I have been waiting to ask you, Jordan.
It was fine.
Oh.
Imagine that's all I say after all that.
The thing is, we are like that though. Like in real life, if somebody's like, "What's wrong?" I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I said I'm fine.
Yeah.
Do I look angry? I said what I said.
Yeah. You know what we had a funny talk about before I get into Easter? It happened with Serena the other day and Julie. Serena like said something, I don't even know what she said. And I just went, okay.
Oh.
But like it wasn't even a negative thing. It was just like I have nothing to say. So I just said, okay. And then Serena looks at me and goes, okay. And like repeats it. And now Julie's cackling. And I was like, and then we had a whole conversation about saying okay. And they agreed. It was just like, you don't have anything to say. I mean, don't be mad that I don't have anything to say. I'm just giving like, okay.
What you did was the thumbs up emoji. Not emoji, the like thumbs up.
But I guess like
on the text.
accidentally, because I'm not meaning it in like a
This
I don't
same
care or
realization that you're having now.
It's not a realization. But go ahead.
Okay.
See?
What you're describing to me is how I have always felt when you say thank you to the drive-thru workers when you get your food. It's that same. I'm like, I'm taken aback. Like it's like a
jarring,
little rude.
apparently.
I'm like, oh, you're rude to
But
these
it's
people.
like not rude.
But I'm saying like you don't
my
have
voice.
There's no
my
hatred
tone
in your heart.
And my voice
it like goes
naturally
it goes
has a
like
cadence of rudeness.
neutral.
Yeah. My like natural tone in my voice has kind of a cadence.
And then
of,
you
like,
wear these little sunglasses, and then you're like,
yeah. Yeah.
thank you,
And
I'm
then
like,
have kind of
oh!
an RBF a little bit. It's not like
T.
purposeful. It's just like my being.
I know,
But it
I
is
know.
very
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is very like you could come up to me and say like, I don't even know what you would say, like blah blah blah, and I just go okay.
I always say, Jordan, it's time to go.
Okay.
Go home
Okay.
to the pasture.
Okay. And you'd be mad. The problem is people like you get mad when there's no response back.
You
when
can
there's
say
no
people like
retort.
you, especially
people
not.
like you.
What do you mean when you say people like you?
Gays. The LGBTQs.
Yet again, suppressing another straight voice. I came
Another
out 2 years
straight
ago
voice.
on my birthday. Was that last year? or 2 years ago.
It was last year, baby.
I came out. The finger's doing this.
Not one nail in sight.
Hey, I don't like germs. Oh my God. Can you believe when I was in college? Well, years ago. Like community college, which almost doesn't count, but it does. I did a whole
counts, girl.
computer lab, like 8-page paper, chomping on these nails while I'm typing on this public, before COVID, before like years ago, nobody cared about the germs.
So you're a nail biter?
Jordan.
Well, that's
from a
probably
child
really why you
until
cut
that
them.
moment.
The germs, I feel like, are secondary. Now that we know this lore about you that you've been suppressing from the public, is that you are a nail biter. So you have to keep them short, or you probably would jump back into your habit.
As soon as I see white on the nail, I don't feel the urge to put it in my mouth because I'm so germophobic now. But to me, I'm like, oh, germs are under there. And then when I like eat, it's gonna like it's like wiggles out from under the nail and like jumps into my mouth. Like put the fork to the mouth and they like jump out. You know what I mean?
No, that's just like not what occurs.
In my mind's eye,
Which
that's
is not
what
the
occurs.
truth,
But in my mind's eye,
as we know.
And what's the do? Nothing bad. It's just helping me stay like healthy and clean. Stop looking at my hand. Like
Stop talking with them.
you see a germ, don't you? You see a germ
You
crawling
keep
out.
going,
You see a
it's just
germ.
keeping me healthy and clean, and doing. I'm like, stop looking at my hands, girl. Yeah, literally. My whiplash.
Yeah, you get
Anyway, my Easter was great. We actually spent most of it outside because it was so flippin' nice out that day.
Was that? Did you?
Yeah.
Did you do an Easter egg hunt?
No,
I've never in my
but-
life. Ever in my life.
Did I tell you about the adult one?
No.
Okay,
So you did do one.
This is no.
Oh.
So if you would let me finish.
Okay.
See, thank you.
Yo.
Dang.
Oh, excuse me.
Thank you. Clocked kid. This actually comes from the idea itself comes from our lovely friend Anna, but
Hi, Anna.
I have like readjusted it a little bit more.
Her drag name is On a Budget.
On a budget. That's kind of a good.
You're welcome, Anna.
Would never end up on RuPaul. Somebody on a budget would never end up on RuPaul at this
They
point.
used to, but no, not anymore.
So she was like, we do this adult Easter egg hunt where you hide alcohol bottles, like little baby ones in the whatever.
Oh, tea.
So I adjusted. So I said, okay, what you do is you get a big group of people, right? Your adult friends.
Yeah.
Everybody picks their favorite color.
Yeah.
It's like blue, pink, whatever.
Me pink.
Pink, blue, whatever.
I'm like, I'm in this fake scenario.
Literally. So then you pick your favorite type of alcohol. Let's say vodka. So now all of the pink ones have little mini bottles of vodka in them.
Oh,
And then
like
all
pink,
the
pink
blue ones have mini bottles of tequila.
The
in
pink
them.
eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you hide only like 7, maybe like top 7 or 8 of your your colors hidden. There's 7 or 8, right?
Okay.
And you're only looking for your color. So if you find another color, that's not for you. You're only looking for the pink ones, and I'm only looking for the blue ones.
Oh.
Then when you find it, you have to do the shot right then and there.
Oh.
So then you're immediately doing like 7 shots.
That's
while
too
you're
much.
Looking.
Girl,
Not for us.
For
honey.
Have you seen me on half a shot?
Yeah, well, you'll have fun. You'll have a good
will
time.
have
You'll be
fun.
home.
I will.
It'll probably be here.
The house will be spotless.
Literally. The house will be spotless and you'll be straight again.
Yeah.
So So then when you find all 7 of yours, and like we'll say there's maybe like a judge person that's like not participating, but that you have to give like the egg back to.
Oh, okay.
So that they know like
Did those
who
little
is
mini
actually
alcohol
found.
bottles fit in those little?
You
eggs
have to
still?
get like probably
the bigger
a little
ones.
bit bigger
Okay,
egg.
yeah.
And then but then once you find all 7, there's one giant egg hidden with like one big bottle of alcohol in it.
What
And
if you
then
find that
you're on
first? You just
hunt.
ignore it?
You have to ignore it. And then now your goal is to find all 7 to get back to that.
Oh.
And you can't get that one till you found all 7. And then once you get that one, you can do whatever you want with that bottle. You can like drink it with everybody there. You can
Girl,
take it
so
home,
you have
whatever you want.
7 shots, then you go to the bottle?
Yeah, but you don't have to drink the bottle.
Oh, you can.
That's
like,
just
take
for
it
you to
home.
keep.
Oh, okay.
You can if you want. Like if you want to split with people at the party, like you can do whatever you want. So like
I
the
see,
goal,
I
it's like a race then.
Oh, okay.
On top of that,
Race?
because you're trying to my name in Newsies race.
That's true.
So you know what I mean. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like a fun race Easter egg hunt.
I do live for that, and it's like,
Live, right?
and then the more you drink, the
Now it's
harder it is to find.
Yeah.
Although if they're bright pink, maybe I will find them because they're like.
Well, I think it would
easier
be like
to hide.
actual
Hard to hide.
hiding things. Like we used to do Easter egg hunts as kids around the house, like inside. So like shit would be like hidden in like a plant, you know what I mean, and things like that. It was a lot harder. What?
I would hide one up my butt.
Nobody asked for that.
I know, but I would be able to do it, and then I would it out when I wanted to.
You would think you would poop it out.
No,
and then
I
it wouldn't-
could. No, I could. I have control. And then the music would play, and music makes me lose control.
You would
Music
not
makes
have
me
control.
lose
We'd end up in
control.
the hospital having to get you stitched up to
Well,
get it out, girl.
Not the big one at the end, the little ones.
Oh, I know which one you were talking about. Nobody was questioning that part.
When both your fists were up there, nothing tore. So
Tore. Damn, you almost had it
I was
there.
trying to say tear. And
I-
I was,
yeah.
tore.
So anyway, but then
Why did I say all that earlier?
we
I'm
all-
so sorry. That
what-
was disgusting. Why did
about
I?
hiding the egg up your butt?
Why did I? Never. I'm so sorry,
You
Jesus.
love yourself, but you hate the way that you
T.
are. Was Jesus up your butt?
Well, let's just say I'm ready for Jesus to come again.
White Jesus or black Jesus?
Mixed Jesus. Well,
Jesus was mixed.
he was Greek, I guess, so he was like brown olivey. So
Jesus,
actually, he's
if he
very.
was
He would turn you the hell on.
Born in where was he born again? Bethlehem, which is in like Egypt, right?
Well, I think it's like modern day. Yeah,
It's like in the Middle East.
Yeah, it's like Middle East for sure.
He
No,
would
he's
not
Middle
have
Eastern.
been even slightly white. He
I
would have been
know.
like Middle Eastern.
I know,
Yeah.
girl. He would have been more black than white.
Yes.
Head
That's true.
to toe.
So,
Girl.
we ended up outside. We played cornhole for a long time. The cousins kind of did like a little cousin tournament of cornhole,
Oh, okay.
and they were planning like.
And
all
not
the
you because
aunts
you're
were
too cool for
planning-
that.
No, I was there and I won, honey.
Oh,
Don't try
I'm
me.
surprised you didn't start with that.
Don't try me.
So you won.
Me and my cousin won. So
What do you do successfully? Quickly.
cornhole. All the aunts were gabbing about like my one cousin's graduating, so they were like planning the graduation party. They're planning my other cousin's wedding. Like all this stuff is happening.
Yeah.
The guys are all drinking whatever. So it was fun. We had a blast. That was good. Everybody actually was like on their best behavior for once. So it was like a positive day,
Maybe,
which rarely happens in my family. So
Maybe
I'll
we should
take
all
it.
ditch our like family obligations for Easter and have the friends get together and do the like.
I'm 100% down.
And I have the perfect place to like hide around here.
We can do it in the morning before we all have to go to Easter stuff.
Drink 7 shots and then get the big old bottle and then everybody go to Easter.
Sounds like party to me.
It does to me too.
We could do that the Saturday before.
Oh my God! See why? This is why. Again, with every
Maybe if we had a business, we would do. So cold.
I know, and I'm wearing
So
your feet
cold.
warmers with my. Remember the long lost lore of me telling you and dropping these hints for 6 months now that maybe I'm getting a new car. I might be getting a new car tomorrow.
Oh my God, here we go.
It's still been coming in the mail, girl.
The car's coming in the mail.
Yeah,
You get it. It's this big.
it's on a train. It's been okay. Tell me if you've ever heard this. Somebody, okay, a stranger, in fact.
Yeah.
A stranger, in fact.
Were they a stranger though?
They're a Mosaic stranger.
Race?
Oh. Says to me, casually, in public, "Are you family?"
What?
And she's a gorgeous black woman. And I'm not.
Thank you, God.
And I said, "Pardon?" I'm like leaning over. I'm like, "What's that? Are you family?" And I was like, and I didn't want to be like, and like laugh it off. I literally was like, this is the one time you're going to actually, if you don't understand. And I kind of didn't hear her either. It was like in public. I was like, what? I'm like, I didn't understand what she was saying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Say it one more time. I'm like in her mouth with my ear right now, which is not hard because my ear, as you know, here we go.
Yours is currently in my mouth. Just because you lean a little bit forward. Stop.
And she goes, are you family?
You dumbass. That's what she might as well have said at the end.
And
so what did that mean?
And then I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I said, I don't know what that means. She goes, are you gay?
Oh, was she gay?
Yes, she was.
Is that supposed to be the new way we're supposed to ask people?
Thank you. I had no idea,
Are you
girl.
family?
And she kind of was like, are you gay?
The secret's out.
I was like, what gave it away, Mary?
Yeah,
the double
the
cross
secret
legs,
is
the
out.
carrying the bag like this, like
The backpack.
the bag, the bbag, the bag.
Yeah.
Mom, I secured the bag. The bag in
bag.
question, girl.
The Hello Kitty backpack.
I was like, oh yeah.
Your
I was like,
Soren's.
yeah.
I
That you gave me.
Oh my God.
Mama,
Not family.
are you family?
I would have been like, absolutely not. I'm gay, but I am not part of the family, honey.
F them hoes.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No. So that was really embarrassing.
That was embarrassing. Can I tell you a story? So
Yeah.
I was.
Is it a catty corner? Because I almost forgot about that.
It is
we
not.
have 10 minutes.
That's for you. We'll give that to you today.
You'll give what to me? I got excited. You haven't said we'll give that.
So stupid. Oh my God, I have to stop. So, hey, over here.
In case it makes the
1,
TikTok.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3 eyes on me.
Oh. I don't know what you're doing. I'm 1, 2, 3.
So
All of them.
So I went to a dance competition yesterday all day.
Were you competing?
No, I
Oh,
was there
oh.
for my students. They weren't my students. Like I didn't have like a dance that was competing, but a lot of my students were in dances that were competing. So I went to support,
Oh.
and I went with the I can't say that about him quite yet. But so he's a teacher at the studio.
Okay.
I'll tell you why off camera what I was going to say, but I can't.
He's a
I
soon to
can't.
be-
Yeah,
soon to
it's getting
be-
announced later in the summer.
Oh my God,
so I just can't say anything
congratulations,
yet.
Jordan. Oh my God, congratulations.
Abigail is calling me on my watch. Sorry, girl.
Abby,
I'm
stop
filming.
interrupting.
Well, I'm going there right after this.
I know.
That's why.
I know, but she always interrupts us.
I'm
I'm so happy for your engagement announcement coming very soon.
Yes. No. In fact, Abby and I are going to his wedding.
Oh.
In 2 weeks.
Never mind.
So no, it's not that.
Oh.
No, but it's something for like
Okay.
something is happening with him that's getting announced later.
Yay.
Just in case like a random parent listens to this, which I don't think they do, but who knows.
No.
So
Nobody does.
we went to the comp and it was just the two of us there, but which I'll tell you what really frustrated me
Yeah,
was
tell me.
that
So it is a catty corner.
I don't know. So this one was at a theater. Sometimes they're at like a school. Sometimes it's at like an
Yeah.
actual theater, whatever.
Yeah.
So because it's a theater, there's only so many rooms. So when it's at a school, normally you get like a studio room where it's like all of your studio is just in this room and nobody else is in there, right?
Okay.
But it's a theater. That's not the case. So there was like a girls' dressing room and a boys' dressing room for all students, which of course is mostly girls. Well, the problem is me and him are two guys. So we can't go in the damn room to get the students. So now you're having to rely on other students when they hopefully come out for something to get or a mom or whatever to like hope that they can get in there and get them, for whatever we need. So I like went in to watch one and I went in like maybe 2 numbers before one of ours. And I was like, I've never really been to a dance competition like in that capacity.
Because you're not allowed near schools.
Right. No, that was you.
Oh, it was me.
Mine's the McDonald's play places.
Thank you. Which you're
So-
lucky they're kind of phased out.
Correct.
So you're
So
fine.
mine goes away soon.
Mine have
Schools
not.
will be phased out soon enough too, Lord knows. I mean, literally. So so I'm watching and it is like kind of jarring because they're allowed to like hoot and holler like during the number and stuff.
Oh.
So it's not like it's like encouraged, in fact.
Oh.
So then and
So it's a popularity
noticing
contest.
how quickly bitches turn on each other. I mean,
Name 'em.
literally,
What?
like,
What do you
there's
mean?
like this one person, there's like this group of people behind me who are clearly from a studio, and their person is about to go on for a solo.
Yeah.
And this guy kind of comes down the aisle, and they're like trying to get in their seats, and I can hear the people behind me going, "Oh, would you just sit down? Sit down!" Like so fast, because like the solo, I guess, is like about to start. But I was just like,
Girl.
"Oh my god, can we relax?" Like,
This is children's dance, by
you
the
know what
way.
I've realized it is? I think the problem is the money. They spend so much money on these kids, and then to get them to a comp, you have to spend a lot of money. So then they're like, well, you better fucking win, because I just spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on you to freaking be here. Because, they spend quite...
I didn't spend this money for you to have a good time.
Right.
For nothing.
I mean, they spend hundreds of dollars for the lessons alone.
Yep,
Then they
every
spend
month.
a competition fee after all is said and done is maybe another couple hundred,
Girl.
depending on how many dances they're going for. So they get, it's not like a cheap adventure.
And parents who are reliving their childhood, let's say, through their
Correct.
children are the
Living
worst when it
vicariously.
comes to... Yeah, thank you.
100%.
Maybe you are sneaking into those schools
100%.
where you're not allowed. Oh, that is me. Never mind. You're the McDonald's.
Yes.
I forgot.
I'm allowed to sneak into the school. So, I was just like a little dumbfounded. We had a great time. My girls did win.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they sure did.
Congratulations.
But
of course.
thank you to the other teacher's lovely choreography, because it was his dance that won.
Oh, good.
But it was interesting. It was a long day, but
I'm speaking of choreography. Girl, I know you're not really into it. I know you're not with the times. You're kind of behind. I am
Am
a
I?
stan for Tate McRae right now.
first of all, ow.
You heard another name other than yours, and we're like, how can I make this about me
Whacked
again?
myself so hard. Okay, I did
Girl.
not say I'm not a stan.
You have not once texted me about her choreo. You did not once.
I've seen the video with the underwear. The viral, by the way, that's been viral for a while.
Hey.
You're actually behind the
No,
times.
you're the one who's been
No,
viral
actually,
for a while.
so hold
The
on a
infa-
minute.
Hey, no,
So,
no.
actually,
No, no.
to backpedal, literally to backpedal for a minute.
Give me your McDonald's coffee so I can dump it on-
Actually, you're behind the times.
Really?
Because her little choreo from that video where she's in the white tank and the white underwear.
the heels.
Viral for months, baby.
where she does this,
Viral for months.
or she does this, and then she does that.
Months. That's been a viral challenge.
Have you listened to her whole album?
I've listened
That's
to
what I
a few
thought.
songs. I've listened to a
That's
few
what I
songs.
thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
But you're behind the times on the choreo. I'm with the times with the choreo.
My
I've seen her
cold
tour. I've seen pieces of her tour on TikTok where she does all this choreo and all this kind of stuff too.
Well, that's because TikTok knows you're gay, and you didn't even search it. You just happened to come across it.
It's not my fault you get porn and housewives gay.
It doesn't count as porn if the image is a grilled cheese and says "I love grilled cheese and raw sex." That does not count
That's
as porn.
pornography.
That's just a meme.
That's pornography. Wait, I
Grilled
have
cheese
a little
sounds
bit of
so
a pop
good.
off.
Grilled cheese sounds good. Yes.
Actually, can I do the pop off? So I have one. It just came up yesterday.
Okay.
You're gonna laugh.
Then you say it. For once.
I don't know what the phrase is.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Caddy Corner.
Where two young gays get caddy in not a corner. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Me listening to it every week and still having no
Although
idea what
I
you're
think
talking
I
about.
sometimes do say we're two catty young gays because
What did I say?
We're two young gays, but I think I
Oh.
switched between the two.
Yeah.
It's just how it was posed to us originally. We were two catty young gays.
It was a title well deserved.
Oh,
given.
absolutely! And look at us making
And
so
take it
much
in
money
stride.
off of it now.
Take it in stride.
Look at how much we've bankrolled that phrase, and we are just
My first album title.
bankroll.
My music album. No.
Oh.
Caddy Young Gay. Bankroll.
Bankroll.
Yeah. Bankrolls.
So let's get catty
Okay,
for a minute.
I have a question.
Judgment free. Yes.
No, this is judgment on others.
Okay.
Siblings
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh.
appear like they're fucking each other.
Oh, I know somebody not anywhere near here, but I know
A set came up yesterday. A mutual friend of me and this other teacher I was with.
and we all know somebody like that. It's no
Correct.
shade. We
It was
all know somebody
the,
like that.
The set that we know are two brothers.
Oh,
And then I had in college a set of a brother and sister.
I'm
where
thinking of
just
brother
like,
and sister. You're like,
Where
no,
they
wait
give
a
the
minute.
vibes that like they would have sex, like not just with each other, but like they would bring somebody in and then like have a threesome, but like with the
I
sibling.
don't like that. I can't say I know about the threesome vibe. I very
Hey.
much know what you're talking about with the siblings.
Yeah.
It's the way they're like sit on the lap and then they're like,
They're very touchy-feely. There's so
very
many
like
pictures
when
together.
they hug and they're like looking at each other and I'm like, I mean, I'm sure you are a close family, but not -6 inches close.
I think it's weird, like when you're like, it's like it's like your only friend is your sibling, is what it appears to be, which then makes me think that you're together in a certain capacity.
It is a little bit weird, especially as you get older. It's so cute when
Especially
you're like
when you're
younger.
older.
It's like, oh, I love that.
Like the sets
siblings
I'm
get
thinking of
along.
are almost in their 30s, and the one is in her 30s.
I think it's it needs to be stopped. It needs to be
Yeah.
investigated, privately investigated. And I think
it's weird. Like, you know who kind of gives the vibes? Sugar
Who?
and Spice. They would have a threesome with each other.
they would have a threesome on OnlyFans with somebody for sure.
Yeah, okay, maybe
Back
for
to
money.
RuPaul, by the way.
But these like random just siblings that it freaks me out.
I see them more as like really close twins versus like twincest kind of a vibe
Yeah.
personally.
Which was
And
one
I
of the
think-
cards in Harry Potter.
I think maybe one of the reasons you think
Cards
that
make
is because
it.
they're both really hot. So I don't think
yeah, they're not really my type, but they're cute.
I think we
do
know
know
who
who
your
my
type
type
is.
is.
Yes. And now that they're old news because All Stars, whatever,
Literally
just got
me
announced.
the other day to you. It was not just you two, it was to Matt and Tim too. Because
Oh,
you
what'd
guys
you
are
say?
all in the lore of what I was texting you where
Uh-huh.
I was watching the Drag Race All Stars like reveal and it's the first look of the queens and all this stuff.
All Star, yeah.
And every time like they would show one that I find hot now, I would just send a picture and be like,
Oh,
I'm in a threesome now.
yeah.
Actually, I'm in a quadruple now. Actually,
Yeah.
there's 5 of us. Like,
Quadruple. Isn't that just a foursome?
yeah. Like a four-person
What's a
couple.
fivesome? It's a
quintuple.
A quintuple, yeah. And then a sextuple.
Sextuple. Septuple. Octuple.
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 Oh, what's 9? Sept? No, that's
That's 7.
What's 9?
I know what it is in French, but I don't know what it is in. Neuf.
Is that an orgy at that point?
At that point, yeah, you're just a Mormon. Oh. Shaking. I said what I said.
Not Mormon. You're thinking more men. Do you want to see more men?
Then don't go to bythewaypod.com where you can find links to our Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and so much more.
And while you're there, certainly don't leave a like, a comment, a star review, or any of that nonsense because you know what?
we'll be back next Monday.
Regardless of whether you do or not,
We're back, baby.
back and better than
The
ever.
movies are back.
Uh,
Put the legs down.
oh.
Bye.
Keep it like shut.